Hello and welcome to Big Num Numismatics. Today I'm just going to be going over my personal collection. I've had quite a few comments asking if I actually keep any of the coins I buy. And for the most part I sell probably more than 90% of what I buy. There's just a lot of coins that I just get bored of, or I'd rather have the money. So I'm just going to be showing off the ones that I still enjoy and do not plan on ever selling. So this is a cool 1937 Mercury dime. It's in an NGC Fatty MS68. This coin is extremely lustrous. It's got some nice coloring. Looks like a PCI toned ASE, just in a Mercury dime in a fatty. And what's great about this coin is it's extremely original. It's not blast white, but it's, the perfect balance between, toning that's attractive while still not being away. And even under a loop, this doesn't have any marks. So, not what determines a grade for the most part, but that's something I look for when I'm keeping a coin. If there's a large mark or several marks under my loop, I just get distracted by them, and that's the only thing I see. Here's a cool 1938D MS67 in an NGC fatty. What I liked about this coin was, one, that was in a fatty holder. And I really like the 38D Buffalo nickels. I think it's pretty awesome that they're so cheap. Being able to get a Buffalo nickel in 67 for $1.25 is, I think, an extremely good deal, even if they are common. But this just has some nice toning on it. It's not the golden hue that you usually see. Great luster. The strike is average at best. It's missing some of the shoulder fur. The leg is somewhat there. Not a perfect coin, and if I find another, I will sell this and upgrade it. But NGC Fatty MS67 Buffaloes are pretty hard to come by. And of course, my favorite coin in my collection, the white label Roosevelt. And this is just such a cool coin. The entire combination of the holder it's in, the coloring, how rare it is. Just an exquisite coin. This is another one that if you put your loop up to, you won't see any marks. And while the reverse is a bit crusty, I still like it. I think it's an excellent balance. Just an overall, just super, super cool coin. Also, my most expensive. Now we're going into the PCGS. This is my Witter U sample slab. One of my favorite experiences, being able to just go out for a week, learn about coins with all my friends. The coin isn't all that much, but the memory certainly is. Next we have another buffalo nickel. If you've watched previous videos, I may have mentioned I originally purchased this probably 5 or 6 years ago, and this was my first uncirculated coin, and I purchased this for $3 at a flea market. And well, I finally sent it in last year, and this is just a really great buffalo. The strike is great. You can see all the fur, all the details in the legs. The luster is great. Just close to like a perfect strike. I mean, certainly they're stronger, but this is what the designer intended. And overall, just a really nice coin. There are some tiny marks that are pretty hidden away on the shoulder, but doesn't distract a whole lot. And this is more of a sentimental coin, it being the first uncirculated coin. Next is a 1960 Roosevelt dime, MS67 plus full bands. I really like this coin because there's no distracting marks. The True View has the reverse as red and orange, which I'm very confused by. It's pretty purple. I just really like this coin because it's just, I mean, pretty darn nice. You know, even in the 7 pluses and 8s for most Roosevelt dimes, you'll still see a few hits or marks, maybe some scuffiness in some areas, but this is just a great coin. Next is a 53S in 7 plus. There's actually quite a few 53S Roosevelt dimes that are proof-like. You can see some of that on the obverse. Just a bit. The fields are quite mirrory, and just a slight cameo. And this one has a really nice rim tone on the reverse. Just a very nice blue color. This is another one of my favorite coins. This is a 1947S 67 plus with the QA sticker. I don't really put anything into QA stickers. Honestly, they just kind of get in the way, but it's on there. I don't see the point in taking it off. This just has amazing color. And for a Roosevelt dime, well, really any coin, this coloration just does not happen very often. And it's beautifully preserved as well. Next is a 67 plus full bands, 1950S. While this isn't winning any beauty show awards for its coloring, it's just a really nice coin. Really no distracting marks. The luster is incredible. And it's just a very original overall look. There's not a shred of doubt that this is natural toning. great strike as well. And these are two I've purchased from friends. These aren't very expensive coins at all, but I do like them, and they were pretty cheap. Like the green and pink on this. This is just an MS66. And this is a nice target toning on the coin. A 66 plus full band. And a little crescent on the reverse. So overall, that's all my coin collection is, about 11 coins. One thing I think that's important and often overlooked is like constantly refreshing your collecting goals and culling your collection. You know, every 6 months or so, if I accumulate, you know, a few coins in my collection, I'll look at them and really reflect on, you know, is this a coin that I should hold on to? Is it really worth holding on to? Or should I just make some money and invest it in something I'd like more? And more often than not, you know, I end up selling the coin. But I think overall, it builds a better foundation for a collection than just, you know, continually upgrading for upgrading's sake and just keeping the coins. You know, most people don't look at your collection and go, wow, how much did you spend? Although that is a question. But I want the first thing people to see, or to say when they see my collection is, wow, that's a nice coin. And so I think that, you know, reflecting on your collection and being picky is extremely important to build a solid collection. If you've made it this far, thank you. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.